do a pre-order, then we're going to step right into the super chats. If anyone does have a super chat, please go ahead and put your question in with your super chat donation below. Okay, everyone, let's have a look and see what's going on. Let's see what's happening. I'm also going to squeeze in a collective read as well. Probably do the collective after the pre-order, so we've got that done. Okay, so let's have a look. First up, we have Pisces Moon. Pisces Moon, let's have a look. Hi Moon Sun, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Let's have a look at Pisces Moon. What do we got, Pisces Moon? What's happening? Looking at potential eviction. Eviction notice for Pisces Moon. Hi Texas Tammy, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. You can with a $5 USD donation on the donation link below, or you can go to my website AMIRA'S.com and do a donation there and let me know when it's done, and I will check that as well. Thank you so much. Hi Sadie, how are you? Good to see you all coming on in. All right, let's do the pre-order that I have for you is for Pisces Moon. Pisces Moon. Okay, the question is, will you be able to appeal the eviction or will you get evicted? Okay, so will you be able to appeal the eviction? Let's have a look and see. I feel like you will be able to bide some time. This is why I always say it's good to have a backup plan. Yes, I feel like it's a yes. Yes, you might have actually 3 different options. I know that's a 9 of Pentacles, but I'm getting like this 3 archways there, and I feel like because of the situation, he's just getting you out to so he can address the mold and also rent it out, like you said, for higher money. But I do feel like he's going to address the mold once you've gone. I think that's what he's just holding off on. Yeah, and he'll probably triple the rent or whatever he might do. Okay, there's a bit of stress and anguish going on here, which I can totally understand. You will be moving, that's for sure, but you're going to be moving in a good direction, and it's got here that you've got money around you to move. You've also got the 3 of Pentacles, so I feel like you're going to have 3 different sort of situations that you're going to be looking at. 3 different options. I do feel like if you are going for Section 8, I feel like you're going to get, I know that your mother's got Section 8 already, but I feel like you can get somehow fast-tracked through the system to get something that you might need, like first priority or something like that. They might even give you some accommodation in the interim. Yeah, so I would start getting ready to move, even though you haven't, I feel like you can appeal it, but I would say start getting ready to move. Yeah, because I feel like you will get some opportunities here of somewhere to go, some offers to move into, and something to do with better abundance coming financially around that too. So it could be a good thing financially. It might be a happy helper or some sort of charity or something like that, giving you the option to move in there. So that's what I feel with you is going on. But I do feel like you can buy time with the appeal. Yes. Yes, I do feel like you can do that. Hi, Sadie. How are you, my dear? Thank you for the 10. you're getting ready, you didn't act. Well, you know, he'll take that into consideration when he's renting out the place in the future to somebody with the mold, yeah. He doesn't want to take responsibility for it while he's got you there, but he wants to rent it out for more money. Yeah, so he'll probably address the mold once you've left. I think he will. Okay. All right, Sadie, you recently walked away from a 20-year-old friendship. Did you make the right choice? Okay. Thanks, Tammy, for your 20. Truly appreciated. Okay, Sadie. I feel like you've grown apart for a reason. I feel like this friend is just not on the same page as you, or you've just grown apart, or it's become difficult. They might have been asking you for favors, or they might have been getting involved in your either your marriage or some sort of situation that you might have been in, some sort of legal situation. Or requesting something from you. So I feel like it's a yes. I don't know if there was a man involved here, if it was a female friend or a male friend. I don't know if there was a man involved, but I feel like this person could have been interfering in your dating life or marriage life or relationship life, or trying to kind of meddle in it in some way. There's a 3 of Cups here. I feel like if they were feeling like you were in something that they wanted to be in, they might have tried to get in between you, or has had jealousy or something like that to do with a situation that you're in with a person, or even just dating life in general. If you're just dating, then it could be that they're trying to avoid you from getting into a relationship, or trying to get some sort of potential dates that you have or partners that you have already lined up or did line up in the past. Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of anguish. There's definitely a loss there. You're looking for a new direction to go in. It's very hard to kind of make friends, like new friends again at times, but I do feel like you're going to attract more like-minded people and have some sort of celebration coming up as well. I do feel like this person might try to reach out to you though. There is a reaching out here, but I don't feel like there's any sort of an apology. I do feel like there's a reaching out here, but there's no apology, no accountability for some reason. Yeah, and there's sort of like this thing where they're trying to get something that you have. So I hope that resonates, Sadie. Yeah, so I feel like, yes, you've done what you've had to do at this point in time. Doesn't mean to say in the future this person might not spin around, but I just don't feel like there's going to be much of a difference. Hi, Marijana. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Welcome, Pisces Moon. Hi, Texas Tammy. Thank you for the Thank you for the 20. Stop it. Stop it. Hi, Magician. How are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Hi, Venusian. How are you? Venusian or Venusian. I'm okay. How are you? Thanks, Magician. I'm fine. Okay, Tammy, I've submitted my application to St. Philip's College. Has it been looked at yet? Okay, let's have a look and see. Let's see for Tammy what's going on with St. Philip's College. I feel like it might not have been looked at yet. I feel like they're still accumulating things. I'm getting Thursday, so I feel like next Thursday they'll maybe review everything. It might take them a week to accumulate stuff. Or it could have been put in a preliminary group for Thursday. I feel like they're kind of like slicing the options. I do see it being quite a lucrative position, and I feel like health-wise or mental, physical, emotional health, I feel like you would feel good there. There's some good vibe about it. There is quite a bit of competition here. That doesn't mean that it's not yours. If it's yours, it's going to be yours. Yeah, there's some good money here in this position. There's some good money. And you've got the Nine of Cups, wishes and hopes coming true. So wishing, the wishes coming out of left field. So I feel, yeah, you need good vibes there. Yeah, I feel like wishes coming true. At first glance, you're going to feel like it's a little bit competitive, but I feel like if it's yours, it's got your name on it. I kind of see a door with somebody's name on it, so I do feel like you're going to go and see somebody in person. Like you're going to knock on a professor's door or the dean or something like that and have an interview in there. I'm seeing like a brown kind of oak door. I don't know if it's an old college or a new one, but I'm seeing like a door. So I do feel like you're going to go through this door here. You might be a little bit swayed or feel a little bit up in the air about it because of maybe your current relationship, maybe moving away, that type of thing. You might be feeling a bit swayed around it because of that. I also feel like if you do go to San Antonio, I feel like you might actually live on another lake there. I don't know if there's any lakes nearby there. There's probably big suburbs with lakes, but I kind of see you maybe living on another lake there. Justice, scales. Ooh, new love and change, yes. So I feel like for you to actually kind of flip your life around in a lot of ways and get this new love in, something major has to be done, like this new contract, justice, and a big change. So new contract and a big change. So I do feel like you're pointing in the right direction. Oh, it's one of the oldest colleges of Texas. Okay, so that does mean it's probably got some sort of special wood, old wood doors. Yeah, so you're ready for a big change, Tammy. Yeah, you're ready for a big change. So I feel like you're pointing in the right direction. I do feel like you've got a good chance of getting in. I just feel like what you need to do is, or what can be done is just saying the best possible job coming in is yours. The best possible job, position, contract coming in is yours. Whatever your name is written on in the best possible way, the highest way, is yours. And you'll get the best one. Yeah, I don't know if it's oak. I'm getting oak. So I don't know if it's on Oak Street or there's something to do with oaks, oak trees. That can also be an indicator as well, something to do with oaks. And they might mention it when you go in there. Be something to do with an oak table or something like that. Yeah, very interesting vision on that one. You're welcome, Tammy, you're welcome. Yeah, I feel like the best thing is coming to you. Whatever that is, if this is the best one, then it's going to be it. Hi, Sadie, thank you so much. All right. Let's have a look at Dee Dee. Hi, Dee Dee. Thank you for the 10. What is happening in your career this month? Any opportunity coming up? Okay. Oh, thanks, Venusian. Super chat on Cash App. Okay, thank you. You're not sure about Cancun going yourself or somebody else? Or him going with you? Okay, Dee Dee, let's have a look. What's happening in your career this month? Opportunities. Career opportunities for Dee Dee. Let's have a look. You're in two minds about something. There's some sort of indecisiveness going on, but you are going to make a decision. I feel like there's going to be a lot of shifts coming up after the 7th when Mercury goes direct. So a lot of this stagnation and confusion and things being up in the air will take shape after the 7th. There's going to be movement. Okay, you've got some good cards here. Some of them are seeming to tell is actually very good. You've got new starts, new beginnings. You've got some new ideas coming up. So you're going to make a big decision, and it could also instigate a big change for you as well. You will be thinking, will I regret leaving if I go? Will I regret moving into this new role if I go? Leave the one that you're in, etc. There could be some feeling, okay, a bit of angst about regretting something. Whatever it is that's leading you to it, you could have a partner or some sort of confidant that is helping you make this decision as well, or helping guide the way into this new role or into this new direction. I feel like there'll be a definite good change for the better, but it might come to you as a surprise or an upheaval at the time. You might not see it coming, or it could come through a person that you're in touch with or that you're close to. It could also lead to romance if the partnership thing doesn't, the lovers thing, the partnership thing doesn't resonate. It could be that you meet somebody in a new role for love interests. Okay. Hi, Magician. Today is your home health aid second day, and she took off today. Okay. That's not good if it's her second day and she's having the day off. Today's your home health aid. Okay. What is she up to, this woman? I don't know if she really wants to be doing this job. Like, it's not about you, it's about her. I feel like she wants something else, or she's going for something else. She might have gone for an interview, or she's trying to get something, a bigger and better job or something like that. I don't feel like she's really wanting to be there for whatever reason. I don't feel like she's wanting to be there in general. Let's ask the pendulum. Did she really have an emergency? Mostly no. Mostly no. Yeah, I feel like she might have gone to an interview or something. Now let's have a look at this guy. Yeah. I don't think she wants to be doing this particular role. It just doesn't suit her for whatever reason, or she's not getting the money that she wants, or she wants something better. I don't know if she's actually a nurse or something like that, but she might be trying to get into a hospital to work in a clinic or something of that nature. Or I'm getting physiotherapy. So she might be trying to work in some sort of physiotherapist's office or something like that. There's a guy that drives you to appointments. Does he really like me, or is it just sex that he wants? Okay. I think has he got a big smile? I'm seeing a really big smile. I feel like you kind of lighten up his day. There's definitely something going on with him. Yeah, I mean, has he asked you out on a date? That would be the telling point. But I did see you actually meeting somebody through one of these clinics or appointments. Okay. He might be trying to just get over somebody, and I don't see it having a lot of potential, this relationship or this situation with him. It could also mess up his work or be karmic for him around the workplace. So he's holding back from coming forward because it could backfire on him. I kind of feel like you could do better than a driver. I feel like you've got somebody else coming in who's retired or semi-retired. He wants to take you out. Well, you know, have you told him you don't want to go out right now or something like that? I don't know if he's got kids, third parties. There's a triangle here. He might be trying to get over a past love. Look, if you feel like he's worth it, there's somebody here that is worth it. But I don't know if it's the mature man who's coming in or if it's this guy at the moment. Is there anyone else coming in for Magician? What else have we got? I'm getting a D initial for you. I don't know if I've got that before, like a Douglas. D, first, second or last name. David Douglas. Okay, got the family card again. Somebody that feels like soul family. You've got more than one offer coming in, Magician. You've got the dating queen. You're in physical therapy. Okay. Yeah. I was seeing you more likely to meet a patient or somebody else who's also doing therapy. And I feel like the person could be very well established. Like he's got his own house paid off, that type of thing. He could be semi-retired or retired or a veteran. Something like that. The person that you're going to meet, if you haven't met him already, is somebody very uncomplicated, who doesn't have, young kids, who doesn't have, exes floating around, wives floating around, anything like that, baby mamas, etc. They don't have any obligations. They're kind of well and truly grown. Yeah, well and truly grown. And they kind of just want to have a nice lifestyle and joint forces. I also see them wanting to go on a road trip, like in an RV or something like that, at some point in time. There's like an RV situation. They might even own a really nice RV as well. This person likes travel, because I've gotten travel for you before, it was like cruises, but now I'm sort of seeing like an RV. So this person likes traveling. Okay, thank you for the donation. Venusian. Will I hear from Chris the Leo? I don't know. I feel like if you've had choice words, it's probably, you know, his pride's probably hurt. It's a bit of a stalemate. He kind of feels like you need to contact him. It's a bit of a standoff. What are you not sure about Cancun? You don't want to go? I feel like I wouldn't worry about him at all now. I think if you've had choice words with him, I think that's done and dusted. I wouldn't worry about him. He never said to you that he was available for anything anyway. I would just leave him. Yeah, I think you're going to leave him alone. That's what I think you're probably going to do, and just move forward. You're better off going there single if you're going there at all, and being open to other people that might be there. Oh, you always wanted to do that with the RV and travel. Excellent, Magician. Okay. Let's have a look for Venusian about the general. You know, you might decide that you do want to go, and it could be quite lucrative. You don't want to go to a huge. Well, imagine how many other people are there. I mean, it's not a place that just couples go. A lot of groups go. A lot of singles go, and are there other people there? Is there like an event going on? You are going to weigh up the pros and cons and see if it's worth your time going financially, if it's worth your time going, because you've also got to think of Desiree as well. You might take her with you. I don't know. You might take her with you if there's no events to go to. A lot of couples are going. Okay. You might not want to leave Desi behind with family. You might not want to leave her behind. Oh, she needs a passport. Okay. And that's the father that needs to get permission to have a passport. All right. Let's just pick a card for if Venusian goes to Cancun. What's the overall vibes? Are they having like a meeting or something? Fun times. Yeah, parties, events, having fun. Dating Queen. Spiritual growth. So learning the lesson. Learning the lesson. It's through the agency. So the agency will be there doing stuff. You know, between now and then you might meet somebody else who wants to go with you. You just don't know. But I feel like it could be fun regardless, and it could be, you know, work related, so it might be worth, you know, looking at that. You didn't qualify for the all-inclusive. Yeah, I feel like you're going to weigh up the pros and cons. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot in the balance. There's a lot to think about. Are we on an eclipse? Well, we're off an eclipse now. Let's do a general collective. What's the general collective energies moving forward for the rest of the month? General collective energies. Anyone else who wants to do a super chat, they can do that. General collective energies. Okay. All right. Some of you are dyeing your hair blonde, wearing a wig, dyeing your hair red. Dating queen. Releasing karma. I feel like a lot of you are kicking karma out the door. It's like enough already. It's like it's time. It's like whatever you've been thinking about or doing, you feel like there's been limited potential is what I'm getting. Limited potential. So a lot of you are going to be making a quick decision about going somewhere foreign or to a different destination, or traveling or moving somewhere at a distance. Some of you will be making a snap decision about that. And it could be just that the timing hasn't been right with all of this retrograde stuff, planets going on. It's been a little bit tied up with things. I would wait for any decisions after the 7th to make anything after the 7th moving forward. A lot of you will be going into a new contract with a career role, a career opportunity coming to you. When you feel the most free is when you're going to meet somebody, for those of you who are single. And this person could be very career focused. You might meet them around the career. And when that happens, then the past love is going to pop back in. Or this person around the career, who is a mature person for their age, will help you heal from a past love interest. This person owns property outright. They have property. They have their own home. And I feel like they're very stable. There is a future engagement with this person. Okay, the past love keeps popping back in. And you have to be very, or the past interest, I should say. And you have to be very, very discerning about it and very strong. I'm just getting the word strong as steel. So you have to be very strong to take back the power in your life regarding this situation, because the ex is going to keep trying to resurface. There is a passionate thing with this ex, or this ex. This ex attraction could have just been an attraction, but that's all it might have been, was just an attraction. Thanks everybody. Hi Sadie, how are you? Thank you Michi. Thank you, thank you. Okay, does anyone else want a super chat? Any last calls, anyone? Hi Libra Venus, how are you my dear? Welcome from the UK. Is there anything Spirit wants me to know right now? Okay. Thank you for the 5. Libra Venus. Somebody around you in spirit who used to work in a factory or somewhere that was kind of cold. Could have been a coal yard, factory. There's some trains around it as well. Metal. Could have been around fabrication of vehicles or something like that, or mechanics. But it feels to me like quite some time ago. Yeah, go ahead, Lorraine. Feels like some time ago. Messages from Spirit. I'm also getting an M initial, like a Matthew, Mateus, Libra Venus. There's somebody definitely watching over you, male energy. passed over in spirit, somebody who might have passed quite a long time ago. It could have been 50 years ago, it might have been less than that, or they might have been alive 50 years ago. I'm getting the word coal yards, coal train. That can also be music as well. Coltrane is music. It's a name of a jazz singer, Coltrane. So it could have associations also with music, or for you as well. Anything else we need to know for Libra Venus? Yeah, they're definitely showing you the way, and every time when I see a train, it's sort of like opening up a road for you to see the way through something. There's some sort of strong organization around you, like you're organized, or there's organization around you. And there's more abundance coming in as well, an epiphany, an awareness, and some sort of awakening going on as well with a partnership with a person that you might like or be involved with or in love with. Okay. Hi Sadie, will I meet my soulmate anytime soon? Okay. Let's have a look at a timing for Sadie. Just let me know where the donation is, Lorraine, and I'll check it. Okay, Sadie. Let's get a timing for Sadie. Soulmate energy. I do feel April is a good month. Even though it's now April, let's have a look. Sadie. Could be around July, August. It could be in the summertime. Or in the next 3 months. There's a lot of movement around you, Sadie. I don't know if you're planning on a trip or something, but there's 4 movement cards here. Or changing jobs or moving somewhere. I feel like it's around the summertime at the most. You've got a lot of summer energy. Yeah, there's like an August vibe going on. Definitely within before Pisces season next year, which is February, March. Thank you, Mystique. Thank you, Sadie. All right. Okay, everyone. Mystique, May to May, May to May. Thanks for your donations, everyone. Truly appreciate it. May to May, Mystique. May to May. Let me do the Love Oracle for you, Mystique. I feel like Love Oracle are pulling me in. May to May. May to May. Turning point in your career around May, and that's you, the blonde female. I think you said you were dyeing your hair a different colour. Was it you or somebody else? That's a desert. So by June, you might be living in the desert, or go back and have a look at the desert for whatever reason. June, you've got a sense of, July, you've got a sense of freedom. So you're really having a good time. You've got a sense of freedom in July. August, there could be a soulmate potential coming in, a twin flame potential coming in August. September, October, you've got a courting man, a younger male, or somebody who likes sports, or who drives a nice sports car, or a nice vehicle, a car, for example. He has a nice car, or there's a road trip going on, September, October. So I feel like this guy's coming in around you around August. And then November, December, you have a surprise. There's going to be an opening coming up for you, a surprise, something opening, manifesting, coming into fruition, some sort of new stories, new opportunities, openings, gifts, presents. January, you've also got more opportunities there as well. So I feel like November, December, January is really going to open up your opportunities for new things coming into your life, new opportunities, etc. And then you've got soulmate, open relationship, Ice Queen. So I kind of feel like you'll be involved with somebody before then, but just be careful of anyone coming back in around you for some sort of karmic soulmate type of situation, recircling, that type of thing. You've got the Ice Queen, which means that you're going to be very discerning about the situation. You should be very settled in your own home by May next year. You've got the home card, settled in your own home. We're going to take a short break and I'll be back. We're going to do a short coffee break. I'll be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. That's more like it, exactly. Exactly, Mystique. Yeah. Things shifting. Absolutely. Okay, let's have a look at Magician. When will I meet the man you will marry? 2025. 2024, 2025. When will I meet the man you will marry? 2025. Let's have a look at marriage. When the marriage partner will come in. Okay. Spirit want me to do the coffee cup oracle for Magician. When is the marriage partner coming in? What month? Starting in April 2025. Moving forward, what do we got? Okay. Oh, April. You've got the bride. April and May. Well, you could come in sooner than later. April, May, June. Yeah, new love. So this quarter, I feel it's this quarter. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. The marriage might be in November. December. So you've got the groom in November and the new love coming in the next 3 months. January, February, March. Yeah, so it looks like the marriage or engagement could be in November, and you might meet this person the next 3 months. That's looking good, Magician. Okay, Tammy. I've been watching a crime case. Did the father actually pull the trigger and commit the crimes? He's pleading not guilty but was found guilty and is in prison. Will he ever get out of prison? I don't know. I'm getting like complicated. The word complicated. Also something to do with a brother. Who's the brother? The brother of the victim or the brother of him? It could be he's covering up for somebody, or his brother got him involved in this, or somebody's brother or a brother-in-law. Did the father actually commit the crimes? Did the father actually commit the crimes? It's saying yes, he's involved. He's definitely involved. I don't know if there were 2 people involved though. If there's somebody else involved, like another person. Were there 3 people that were killed? I'm getting 3. Or were there 3 children? There was a third party. There was somebody else involved. It could have been somebody that he killed or... Okay, 3. All right. 2 killed. There could have been a third person. I'm definitely getting male energy around it. I don't know if it's a cousin or a brother or a brother-in-law or something like that. Will he ever get out of prison? Oh, that's a good question. I've got a yes with that. Eventually, yes, I feel he will eventually. He might appear, it might get appealed. Yeah, but there's something complicated about it. He knew about it. There's something, he was involved and he knew about it, so. Oh, the weapon was never found. Okay. There seems to be somebody covering up for someone, or he got the blame for some other person involved as well. But I do feel that he was involved. It wasn't that he was an innocent bystander. He was involved. You think he didn't do it? Yeah, he might have been witness to it or afterwards. Okay, let's have a look for Mystique. What would be some great employment that you should apply for in Vegas? So you could always apply to work at a casino. Casinos have shuttle buses as well. Could work as a shuttle driver for the casinos. Or even in the casino. I would start applying to the casinos. Just put your resume in and see what jobs they've got that are, you know, you might enjoy walking around talking to people in a role there somewhere. Let's see for Mystique, if we get any indications. Fun times. Yeah, somewhere where there's events, parties, having fun. Keep your options open. Dealing with foreign people, international people, communication, talking to people. I did get the post office for you before. So that's also government jobs. You could also look at government jobs. Neighbours. Could be somewhere where it's close by to where you're staying or where you're going to be living. There's also driving here too. So, you know, there'd be a lot of stuff going on with the airports, with the drives, you know, with shuttles, etc. Airport pickups and stuff like that. Hi TP. Thanks for the 5. I feel like you'll get tips as well, you know. So if you're driving, you'll get tips. Airport shuttles. Okay, TP. You might even get involved with like a tourist bus or something, like a nightlife tourist thing. You might get involved in something like that, like driving a tour by night bus or something like that. Okay, let's have a look. TP. What did your neighbour's son-in-law think when you ignored him on the street the day before? He might have been confused about the matter, felt like you might have been in a hurry and have made some sort of idea about him, or you have some sort of idea about him, judgment or idea about him. Okay, Mystique, how long will I be meeting long-term loyal husbands soon? I know time can change. I'm ready to have friends who are pure, genuine, and physically present. Okay. I don't think he was offended, TP. I feel like he was surprised more than anything. Or you think it was a hired killer, Tammy? Yeah, it could have been, definitely. Yeah, that would be the other party, the third party. Okay, timing for Mystique to meet a long-term loyal husband. Okay, let's have a look for Mystique. What's going on with timing for a husband? What's going on, timing for a husband? I feel something around summer's going to shift. Okay, timing for a husband. Changes in the air. April, May, new opportunities coming in. June, you might meet somebody who is new to you or unusual. July, you've got new love. August, strength. September, stability. October, distance, ocean. November, change. December, playfulness. January, romance. February, freedom. March, key. I feel if anything you'll meet somebody for love around July, around your birthday. It's also going to depend where you are too. Yeah, it's going to depend where you are. And he could be an older male or somebody very well established or older than you. All right. Okay. Last call after Mystique. Any messages from spirit guides or anyone passed around you? Okay. You've got mainly female energy around you. I'm getting Mary, Marietta, Maria, M sounding name, first or second name. Marigold. Yeah, it's like an M-A-R name. Oh, your grandmother's name was Mary. Okay, so it's her then. Anything she wishes to tell you. She's saying to have courage. To have courage, yeah. She's saying you need courage to kind of make the decisions you are going to make. There's a lot of courage needed here. 2 of your grandmothers. Okay. I feel it's one that used to wear bright colours, because I'm sort of seeing the colour yellow or marigold sort of colour, yellow and orange. I don't know if there was one that wore like kind of caftan dresses or dresses with a lot of colour. Ah, it's your mum's mum, okay. Yeah, she said you need to have courage to move forward. You need to be bold and creative. Yeah, and embrace her liveliness and full of liveness. I'm sorry to hear that, Mystique. You know, I've always said, because you've got this Capricorn nadir where you're living, it's not, it's a very lonely, it's a lonely aspect. Yeah. Yeah, it's about you've been the one who's always been strong for everybody else. Yeah, she said you need courage to do what you need to do, and then it'll be done. But I think you're going in the right direction, one step at a time. Your daughter might join you later as well. I feel like she might join you later. You never know where this is going to lead. Like, you never know where this shift and move and change is going to lead. Can open up a totally new vortex for your life. Yeah, just embrace your grandmother's vibrant energy, because I feel like she's kind of cheering you on. It's like she's having a party for you. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining. Is there any last calls? I think we're all done. I'll just leave the chat open. I'll just leave the chat open for half a minute, and then see if there's any last minutes that come through. Thank you so much for joining, everybody, today. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, she's still around you, Mystic. So it doesn't matter if she passed early. Yeah, doesn't matter. Thanks, Michi. Have a nice evening. I'll be back next week sometime. Yeah, I mean, that gives you flexibility too if you moved around a lot, Mystic. You shouldn't have any hesitation to move again. There's strengths and weaknesses in everything. Many thanks to you as well. Thank you, thank you. Take care, everybody. Ciao for now.